Police officers get a lot of bad press, and on this channel, we have covered a fair share of problematic cop interactions. However, there are still cops out there who do their best to uphold the Constitution and set an example for how police officers should act. In today's video, we will share instances where upstanding officers applied the law in its true spirit and ended up protecting and serving the citizens. Starting in San Jose, on 16th February 2022, a San Jose citizen was walking around in an industrial area, live streaming his day, when he was confronted by the owner of a local business. Even though the man was on a public sidewalk, the confrontation got heated.
You're obviously being obnoxious to me by not giving me answers.
I'm actually being pretty polite.
Well,
you're the one yelling at me.
Okay. Well, I want you to explain what your presence and why you're videotaping my yard.
No, I'm not going to tell you anything.
Okay. All right.
This guy with you?
There he is.
My shit, man.
Oh, well.
Why are you videotaping?
This guy just grabbed my camera,
Oh, well.
broke it, and
Great.
threw it over there in the bushes.
Not satisfied with breaking the man's camera, Stan, owner of Peninsula Crane, proceeded to make multiple calls to 911.
I have no idea, ma'am.
This guy broke my equipment and threw it.
I don't know, but he was spotted videotaping and so forth. And when I asked him to cease and desist, he refused.
Looks like
and
Dwight
won't
Schrute a little
identify
bit.
who he is.
My camera's gone. He broke it off,
So.
ripped it off, and threw it over there.
Thank you, ma'am.
This guy needs to go to jail. It's ridiculous.
Whatever. You can comment all you want, sir. It doesn't matter to anybody.
What a dick, man. Why are you going to grab my stuff and throw it over there?
I told you to cease and
None of
desist.
your business.
I told you to
No,
cease.
it's not.
It is our
It
business.
is none of your
it's
business.
It's our property.
Doesn't
it is
matter.
Our business.
Doesn't matter.
It is our business.
You're going to pay for that camera.
I ain't paying shit.
Then you're going to jail.
I ain't going to jail.
But it was more 911 calls from someone in Stan's office that turned what should be a harmless situation into a potential disaster.
Hi, I need a police officer dispatched, please, to 656 Wool Creek Drive immediately. Huh?
What's going on there?
There's a man out here who is standing on the sidewalk. He keeps taking pictures of the kids at the school across the street. Our owner went out there to try and figure out what's going on. Now they're taking pictures of him. He looks like he's got something in his back pocket. It almost looked like a gun. Someone needs to get out here right now.
The officers of the San Jose Police Department were now fearing the worst. A suspected gunman across from a school and scared callers.
Emergency, how may I help you?
Yes, you guys need to send a police officer or more than one. There's a gentleman out in our yard with a gun.
Where?
And I'm telling you what, if you guys don't come in the next 5 minutes, I'm calling all the TV stations.
Ma'am,
What?
A gun where?
What? In his bag.
Okay, one moment.
Hurry up.
Okay.
Within minutes, they reach Peninsula Crane, where they find their reported suspect.
Hi, sir. Can I help you?
Yeah. That guy right there broke my camera off my stand right here and threw it in the bushes over there.
Okay. We got a call of someone with a gun.
No,
You don't have a gun?
I don't have a gun.
Okay. You're free to record me. I don't care. I'm recording you.
Okay.
So we did a good report of you, male with sunglasses, mask, bag
Yeah.
with a gun. Okay. So you can record me. You can leave that there. I just gotta make sure I'm safe.
All right,
okay?
go for it, man.
So
I don't have any.
Okay. I'm just gonna take your bag off. Okay.
I can.
Yeah. Take it off,
Well,
please.
it's got a body.
Okay. That's fine. Like I said, I'm just trying to be safe. Okay. That way we can deal with this appropriately. Okay. So just relax. You're gonna have to put the tripod. Leave it. I'm gonna pad search you for weapons. There's a report. No, I'm gonna pad search
Okay.
you.
All right.
Okay.
I don't have any.
Okay. Well, I just got to make sure. We're obviously, they might have exaggerated, but that's what we're here to figure out. Well, that's what it sounds like. So, just gonna, so what happened?
I was recording from the sidewalk up there.
Okay.
This guy didn't like it, so we just grabbed my camera and threw it in the bushes. And that's everything. It caught it on live stream.
Okay. Well, they called in a guy with a gun, so this you get
They
this
want
response.
this kind of response, yeah.
You get this kind of response.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 San Jose PD officers here. 11, 12, 13. Looks like they're all
Well, there's a lot of trainees on
geared up, for sure.
They called in a guy with a gun, you know. In this day and age, you would want this kind of response.
That sounds like a crime to me, man. They're lying.
By this time, 13 cops are in the area to defuse something so minuscule. Thankfully for the man on the sidewalk, the officer who first reached him understood the law and did a great job of defusing the situation. Now that the officers know there is no weapon on the scene and the citizen is well within his right to record, it's time for them to make this a teachable moment.
So what's going on today?
This gentleman over here with the black hoodie was outside the south gate, videotaping inside and whatever. I went out and identified myself, and I asked him what he was doing, asked him to identify himself and what he was doing.
Okay.
And he refused.
And where was he standing at? On the sidewalk?
He was on the sidewalk.
Okay, so he has a
yes, he has a right to be on the sidewalk.
Yes.
But does he have a right to videotape?
Yes, you're in public view.
Okay. But does he have a right to not identify himself?
Yes, 100%.
He doesn't even have to identify himself to us.
He's doing a First Amendment right. He has a First Amendment right to record. There's nothing wrong with him recording. If you don't want to be recorded, you can go inside, away from the camera's view.
The officers do a wonderful job of defending the citizen's First Amendment rights. They also do well to put Stan in his place. But there's still the matter of a false alarm 911 call that escalated the situation.
What female is calling? We need to speak to her right now because she lied to us, and that's a big issue. So find out what female inside your guys' business called us here for this kind of response. So we'll go inside and find out. Because it's ridiculous. Who called the police and said someone had a gun?
I called the police and said it looked like he had something that looked like
Okay,
a gun.
well, we need you to come outside and talk to us.
Okay.
Because everyone out here saying that nobody said he had a gun, and that's a very serious accusation.
I know. It looked like he had a gun in his back pocket.
Why are we calling in the first place? Because he says he's just out here recording. So what's the issue?
What do you mean, what's the issue?
So how did this whole thing present itself that we're calling the police to say someone has a gun who has no gun?
He's been out here. He was taking video and pictures of the school kids.
Okay.
And then my owner went out and he started trying to incite the owner. And then our other gentleman went out with him, Shamir. And so I brought my dog out here to go pee, and the man turned around, and I saw something in his back pocket, and it scared the hell out of me, and I came in right away, and I called the police.
Man, my problem, too, with this whole situation is if you're the one calling is why are you hanging up on our call takers?
I was coming out here to see what was going on.
Okay, ma'am, everything, I understand if you thought he had a weapon, I'm fine with that, but what you did if because he doesn't have a weapon at all.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
No, it's not. You cannot generate a response like that and hang up on our call takers. It's so far from okay. It's just ridiculous. If you were that scared, why would you keep coming back outside?
I didn't come outside. I came to the door to watch what was going on.
You stay on the phone with our call takers if you call 911. This response that you got today is ginormous for a guy who's just recording people and trying to get under people's skin.
Is that what he's doing?
I don't know. I wasn't here, but that's exactly what it seems like. And to call like that and hang up on our call takers, it's a big deal, and it's a big issue.
Sorry.
You don't get to hang up. People don't call our call takers and get to hang up like that.
There's an argument to be made that the cops could have charged the woman for making a false 911 call and wasting police resources. However, in the spirit of the day, the officers showed restraint once again and gave Stan a citation for his over-the-top behavior.
All right, Mr. Stanley, you can come over here real quick.
Yes, sir.
All right, so you are going to get a criminal citation for vandalism. Okay.
Okay.
Not a correctable offense. Okay.
Okay.
The court date is going to be 4/15/2022 at 9 a.m. at this is the court right here, the address.
Okay.
Sign right here is not admission to guilt. I promise that you'll show up in court or take care of it.
If not for some responsible police work, this situation could have been much worse. It's refreshing to find officers who try to de-escalate and stand up for citizen rights. Just like the officer in this next case. In January 2020, South Carolina auditor DJ Gear was filming Odell Oil Company premises from outside the fence when he was confronted by Odell's employees.
It's a visitor parking. It's back down that way.
But they don't say anything about recording this property. They got something about Homeland Security on there. So you would think that they would know. I would hope they would. But again, we are down here in Belton, South Carolina. Oh, we got some interested people coming out here now, y'all. Look at them. I can't hear you. The whole facility? Well, both of them, really. Get some information on them. I'm sorry, brother. I can't hear you.
What kind of information you need?
A whole lot of information, honestly. A whole lot of it. Visitor parking is back along the side here, or is it in the gate on the side?
We need to know what you're going for.
Say what?
We can't just give out our information.
Oh, no. I didn't have any questions about it towards y'all. I can kind of find out what I need out this way. Who are you?
I'm an operator here.
Operator here, what's your name?
So that's irrelevant.
I understand that.
Yeah.
Cav, your name?
That's irrelevant also.
Okay, I was just asking.
Yeah. Hold on. We'll call the cops.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Private property.
Yeah. Inside the fence is.
Yeah, what you need pictures for?
You said what I need pictures for? Well, I can't say it right now because it's not published. But you can call the people, that's fine. Okay. I'll be along the way somewhere. I'll be along the road somewhere. I didn't drive. I'm a step ahead of everybody. But I'll be along here somewhere. I'm not leaving. I'm just walking. I promise I'll be in the area. And when they come out, can y'all come back out, please? Thank you.
Mr. Gear was prohibited from recording at the premises. But even though there are trespassing signs all over the fence, they don't infringe upon Mr. Gear's First Amendment right to record a public place. The employees also threatened to call the police, but Mr. Gear politely refused and kept recording.
But I'm in Belton, South Carolina at the oil company on a road here, 33 feet from the center line of the road. I have their property line in my phone, and there are public utilities all right here. Some are in their property, some are right here, which is outside of the fence, and their trespassing signs are on the fence, which is beyond me. It's very beyond me. And he's just sitting here.
Soon, he had to explain the situation to another employee.
They're gonna call the police, so we're gonna hang out until they call them and see how this goes. So y'all stay tuned, please. So they decided to send somebody out here to talk to me, all right? All right, brother, how you doing? Just filming, and I'm trying to figure out why they're following me around here, and I can't figure it out.
Well, kind of somebody suspicious.
Well, that's fine. But you know, you're allowed to take my picture also. That's totally fine. Now, whether or not you can get it, that's between you and your camera. But that guy here has been following me around, and then you came out here to take my picture. If you turn your phone the other way, you get a better picture. Turn it sideways. No, turn your phone sideways. That's right. I can't. But I'm trying to figure out why y'all are following me. It's like nobody here understands the rights that I have granted to me under the First Amendment. That's what's crazy. You know, this is all public property right here.
Yeah, no, this is state property.
Which is public. State property is tax funded, which makes it public.
What are you trying to do?
So my tax dollars, your tax dollars pay for it.
I mean, it's suspicious and they can report it and call them in, so.
I mean, that's fine. And again, I told the people over here to call the police, that's fine. I don't mind talking to them. But you see that public utility right there? If I want to walk all the way to that pole and record this property, I can because the city put that there.
Okay.
So that city property is public. I don't mean anybody no harm. I don't have my gun on me. My gun's in the car. Huh?
Can I ask you what your intentions are?
My intentions is, I just want, again, I don't see these every day, so I stopped to take pictures of all these big oil wells here because I don't see them every day. But it's like people are freaking out about it over a camera.
Well, it's kind of a touchy.
But y'all have cameras all over y'all facility.
Oh, we do.
So how is my camera any different than your camera? It isn't different, right? I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just trying to spread education. That's all. If I can film, so can you film, and y'all cameras are rolling in there. There is no hurt, harm, or danger done here. None at all. I see all your prior notice about trespassing. I haven't breached not one of them signs. 33 feet from the center line of the road is public property, and I also have the GIS survey of y'all's property line. I don't plan on coming on y'all property at all.
Can I ask your name?
I'm not giving that out. If the police officer want to come talk to me, I'll give him my name, maybe.
Okay.
Finally, Officer Parker of the Anderson County Sheriff's Department showed up and set the record straight.
Hey, Did they call you out here? They did? And I was taking pictures this way, that way, and back here, and they freaked out. They completely freaked out about it. And they was like, well, I'm gonna call the police. I said, that's fine. I don't mind talking because there's no crime being committed here. They freaked the hell out. These guys here. That guy right there. Hey, come over here, buddy. Yeah, you. Come here, please. I just need you to inform him of the First Amendment, that I'm allowed to record here in public, and I can be on my way. That's all I need from you, Officer Parker. Yeah. I told you I was coming back, buddy. I ain't want to be rude. I just want you to be informed and hear from someone else that I'm completely allowed to do what I'm doing.
So, with him taking pictures, it's not a problem. Okay. If he goes in the property, kind of get a story.
We're just going to determine we're on high alert anyway, so we're just making sure. Can you actually put video of me?
I'm allowed to. I tried to tell you that so we can be cordial the first time you saw me.
I'm trying to be cordial with you earlier.
And I was cordial.
You told us not to worry about what you was doing.
No, I told you that I'm allowed to do what I'm doing. It's all on camera. I can run it back. Run it back, baby. It's all on camera. You'll see it on YouTube later, I promise. I'm allowed to do what I do. That's all it is. And I wanted her to come tell you because I didn't want you to think I was being a jerk about it. It's completely legal. And y'all have to understand that while in public, you can be filmed. There's no expectation of privacy at all, buddy. At all. And she can attest to that. I tried to be cordial with you, but y'all wasted resources and called them out here for no reason at all.
What do we need to do about this?
There's nothing you can do about it.
As long as he's not, were you going behind the gate or anything?
Well, you walked in our driveway.
No, I didn't. I stayed on the sidewalk, and you kept talking to me. I said I couldn't hear you, and I came closer to hear you. It was a consensual conversation at that point, so please don't try to say I came to your property.
You was on the edge of our driveway here.
Because I couldn't hear you, which was then a consensual conversation that you engaged in. I came closer to hear you.
Can he walk away so me and you can talk?
I can't.
What can we do?
Build a brick wall.
If he goes behind the gate, we can put him on trespass from there. But as far as him being out here taking pictures, video, and I can't let him.
Can't do anything about it. I tried to tell you that, but y'all wasted resources.
Good afternoon.
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing well, sir. How about you?
I'm all right, thank you. I'm David, by the way.
Hey, David.
Thank you.
It's nice out here.
It is. That's why I'm out here, actually. I'm about to go jump on my bike. I just tried to help these two gentlemen out here. And they didn't want to understand me, so they called this sweet officer out here and wasted resources when they could have asked me the same question. And I gave them the same answer, but they didn't want to listen to me. So now they're on the internet looking like fools because I tried to tell them. And those weren't my intentions. I tried to walk away, but then I saw her pulling up, and I figured that they called and wasted her sweet time out here. I'm sorry you had to come out here, Officer Parker.
You're fine. Just do me a favor. Don't go behind the
Oh, I won't. I won't. And I told them I have their property line on my phone. I checked the GIS survey. As long as I'm well within public property, it's a public utility pole. There no trespassing prior notice starts on the other side of that fence. I have no plans of breaching their property at all. None.
Great. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for coming out, all right?
Yes, sir.
It was a pleasure having you here. Fellas, I'm sorry about the misunderstanding, but at least now you understand, all right?
Do the same.
Thank y'all. Thank you.
In this case, Officer Parker demonstrated a great understanding of the First Amendment. She was calm and diffused the scene while defending a citizen. If you thought Officer Parker was cool, you have to see Officer Jason Hicks, who was responding to a call for disturbance, but instead applied the law gracefully.
How you doing today?
How you doing?
Hey, not too bad.
Good.
Oh, absolutely, sir. Yeah, I'm sure they're calling about us.
Yeah, that's all right. You're fine.
Yeah. We tried to explain to them that it's constitutionally protected activity, and they said it's their policy not to. And I said, I'm sorry, but
Don't trump the Constitution.
thank you very much.
Yep.
Hey,
Hey.
did you educate them?
No, yeah, I did actually.
Okay.
Yeah, and I told
Well,
her.
you know.
Guys, to be honest, she was upset, but it's because
I know.
it wasn't at you all.
Yeah.
It was the fact that she is afraid of getting in trouble.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Because
from her
there are policies, and I didn't mean to be disrespectful to her, but I was like, I get it.
Yeah.
But your paper,
it's not law.
It's paper.
Yeah, it's not law.
It's not law.
It's not
These
the
guys aren't
Constitution.
violating any laws. And I don't even care if there's an ordinance violation. Yeah, city ordinance can be more strict than state law, but guess what? You can't trump the Constitution.
Yeah, absolutely.
Already you can see that the officer makes defending the Constitution his priority. He's well-spoken and empathetic. During the rest of this interaction, Hicks sets a great example of policing done right, and his words may well be used in future police training.
And I told her, I said, realistically, this is a public building.
Yep.
And even back where your desks are, it doesn't say restricted or no, so they can walk back there.
And we did.
Because
yeah, we did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, and I kind of flipped it on her too, and I wasn't trying to, because trust me, I mean, it's a small town.
Yeah, well,
small
I know.
community.
Yeah.
But she goes, well, I don't consent to being videoed. And I said, unfortunately, you're in the public, and there's no expectation of privacy.
No, not at all. Yeah.
And I said, I'll tell you what, if your supervisor or whatever has a problem, come call us.
Yeah,
I'll talk
absolutely.
Officer Hicks displayed integrity and professionalism during the encounter, and you can see he is compassionate. Just like the cops were during this next encounter in Michigan. On the evening of September 30th, 2021, Officer Kevin Coates of Sterling Heights Police conducted a traffic stop. He soon realized that the driver was a 79-year-old senior citizen in distress.
Edward David Henry, 9864. Stand in front of your car.
I'm really sorry, officer.
Okay. What's going on tonight?
Well, I'll tell you, everything's going wrong.
Oh, come on over here so we don't get hit. I know for now.
I'm like almost 80 years, 79
Sure.
years old. And my wife's real sick, and my son's mentally ill.
No, I'm sorry to hear that.
I really try to drive right, and I bought a television today because I want to make my wife happy, you know. And I can't get it hooked up. So I went to Fort Myers here. Try to tell me how to do it, you know.
Sure. Like, what's wrong? How can you not hook it up?
I bought a television set, 50-inch.
Right.
And I got one of an old television.
Okay.
You know.
So what's wrong with it though? Like, why wouldn't it work?
I don't know what to do because the old TVs, the old tube type thing.
Yeah. I was saying, if I'm not busy, I might be able to stop by and help you.
Is that all you get? What else did you do? I don't have no other cords to put in.
But
that's what I thought I was going to do, buy some cords.
Yeah, so it depends on the TV. My partner's real good at electronics. I can have him look at it if you want.
David tells the officer that he has a sick wife and a special needs son at home. He can't get his TV hooked up and everything is going wrong. You can hear him sobbing and asking for help. So, Officer Coates did what a great officer should do. He took David's information, gave him a verbal warning for speeding, and agreed to help him set his TV up.
Okay, well, I'm getting another police run right now, so I can't come by now, but if I have time tonight, maybe I'll stop by and take a look at it, okay?
Just half an hour later, Officer Coates was at David's home along with other officers, and they stepped up to the task.
Does mine do it now? Yeah, you can just use that one. It'll work now? That one's not going to control. It'll work. Controlling the cable box.
It'll work this only. You can't turn the TV off or anything.
We're going to be turning it off for now. Yeah. What are you doing? Yeah. This one just know that this one controls the television and you can work the channels with it.
What did you think of these positive cop interactions? Let us know in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe to Deadly Details for more similar videos in the future.